Launch Club has the latest update on the case of Simon Ekpa, who's currently being held in the northern part of Finland. Some people have described Simon Ekpa as a freedom fighter who is fighting for the liberation of the marginalized people of the southeastern part of Nigeria. Why some have called this man a criminal, an opportunist who is capitalizing on the frustration of the people of the Southeast. Let me know in the comment section what your views are. Do you think that Simon Ekpa is a freedom fighter who is fighting for a just cause? Or you think that the man deserves to be extradited to Nigeria to face the activities that he and his organization is responsible for, the wanting destruction of lives and property, especially in the southeast of Nigeria. One estimate have it that the activities of Simon Ekpa and his group has cost the southeastern part of Nigeria more than 20 trillion naira. Let me know what your views are. This is a very sensitive and emotive matter. I would encourage everyone to be objective. The issue of ethnicity is socially constructed, and therefore every one of us it is inherent in every one of us that we are born to have some form of discrimination in us. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining the Launch Club, where we bring the latest update. We believe that information is power, and we aim to empower our community. Today we are sharing the story of Simon Ekpa. We have the latest update from Finland. This young man, he's been held in Finland for terrorism-related activities. The Nigerian government are keen to have him back home. Well, some commentators have said that Nigerian government should forget about bringing Simon Ekpa back home, because Simon Ekpa is a Finnish citizen, and therefore Finland will not hand over its citizen to a country where there is no law, a country where some people have described it as jungle, where the elites are above the law. The judiciary there is no judiciary in Nigeria. Some people have said it, that once you have money and you belong to a certain political class or political party, that the judiciary are in your pocket. Let me know in the comment section whether that is your view. So let us dive into today's issue. For the non-Nigerians, Simon Ekpa is a Nigerian who report have it that he was born in the mid-80s. He currently resides in Finland. He is one of the leaders of the IPOB. That's the group that is an offshoot of the Biafra movement. They claim to be fighting for the injustice that the Igbos in Nigeria have experienced, that they are still fighting for the Biafra cause, which was supposed to be resolved at the end of the Nigerian Civil War in 1970. Some people have said that the discrimination against the Igbos is what is fueling the rise of groups like Mosop, IPOB, and other separatist groups who claim to be fighting for the injustice of the Igbo. So let me know in the comment section. On this platform, we believe in the plurality of opinions. We are not here to take sides. I am a proud Nigerian, and I am one of the few Nigerians. I don't believe in tribe or religion. I will tell you the way it is. You may not like it, but I will tell you the truth. We all know that the Yorubas and the Hausa Fulani elite have benefited from Nigeria more than any other ethnic group. That doesn't mean that the ordinary man in the Yoruba land or Hausa Fulani land is benefiting. It's the political elite that have benefited. So Simon Ekpa, the man was arrested. The Nigerian government claimed that Simon Ekpa, from his base in northern Finland, has been using his platform on social media to promote violence in Nigeria. In 2023, before the Nigerian last general election, he was briefly arrested by the Finnish government because at that time he was calling on the people of the Biafra in the southeast of Nigeria not to go out and vote. And Simon Ekpa and others have been campaigning by saying that every Monday in the southeastern part of Nigeria, people should stay at home and not participate in any economic activities. Their activities have caused a lot of economic damage to the southeastern part of Nigeria. Let me know in the comment section, do you think that it is a strategic move that will benefit the Igbos and advance their interests when you say the Igbo man and woman should not go out on a particular day because you are fighting for a cause? At the end of the day, staying at home is going to lead to economic damage, which some people have said, some estimates have it that the economy in the southeast of Nigeria is suffering severely because of such activities. Why some people have also said it that yes, Simon Ekpa, Manzi Nnamdi Kalu, and others, they should be released unconditionally, because these people are, according to some people, they are freedom fighters. That therefore they are fighting for the cause, for the liberation of the Igbos. Why some are saying that these are opportunist criminal bandits who are just out to exploit the situation that they found themselves. Do you believe that the Igbos are being marginalized? For my non-Nigerian audience, the Igbos are one of the ethnic groups that make up the Nigerian state. They reside in the southeastern part of Nigeria. The Igbos are one of the most entrepreneurship-driven people. There is an old saying that whenever you go, if you do not see Coca-Cola or an Igbo man, that you should run away there, because if there's any opportunity there, the Igbos would be the first people that would spot it. Some people are saying that the Igbos, it is right for the Igbos to be non-trusted in the Nigerian state, because it was the activities of General Aguiyi Ironsi on the 15th of January 1966 that introduced unitary system of government in Nigeria, and top officers from the northern part of Nigeria predominantly were killed in that coup. That Nigeria has never been the same. That it was the attempt by the Igbos to dominate other tribes in Nigeria. That is what led to that coup, and following a retaliation coup that was spearheaded by the Hausa Fulani oligarchy, which led to the overthrow of Aguiyi Ironsi government. Some are saying that it's time for Nigeria to reconcile, that Nigeria cannot achieve its greatness when we have division, healing, blood is flowing on the land. Let me know in the comment section, what is your view? Do you believe that the Igbos are marginalized, or is just a cry for attention? Do you believe that Simon Ekpa is fighting for just cause? Do you believe that the the Finnish government would extradite somebody who has Finnish passport back to Nigeria, knowing full well that if he gets back to Nigeria, he's not going to get fair trial? We know that. We knowing full well that if he goes to Nigeria, the trial will be politically motivated and there will not be any due process. What is your view about the arrest of Simon Ekpa today? This young man only came to prominence recently. Mind you, Some are saying that Simon Ekpa, who happens to come from Ebonyi State, that if the Biafra eventually, for any reason, gets the state that they want in Nigeria, that the Anambra people who claim to be the first-class Igbo will not regard those from Ebonyi, who happens to be, statistically speaking, the least educated in the southeast of Nigeria, that they will not be regarded. Let me know in the comment section. Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa was quoted as saying that he and his group resorted to violence as an art of defending themselves against the lawlessness and extrajudicial killings that was happening in the southeastern part of Nigeria, that the Nigerian military was carrying out extrajudicial killing. These are not my words. These are the words of Simon Ekpa and others. Let me know, what is your view? Do you believe that the Yoruba elite and the Hausa Fulani elite have benefited from Nigeria more than all? Or do you think that there is a level playing ground in Nigeria, that all this cry for marginalization is just a cry that is not justified? Let me know. Don't forget to show appreciation to the Launch Club by hitting the like button. Let me know. Leave your comment in the comment section. Some people are saying that Nigeria is a mere geographical experiment, that there is nothing like a nation. Nigeria is not a nation, that the British, they amalgamated Nigeria in 1914 in order to satisfy their selfish interests, that Nigeria was never meant to be a one country. But some say that when you look at countries as diversified as India, Canada, and they have been able to live together in peace and harmony, why can't Nigeria, which is a predominantly black nation, why can't Nigeria come together and put aside their differences and work together for the common group? Some people are saying that Nigeria will never fulfill its potential until the issue of tribe, religion, and ethnicity have been dealt nip in the bud, that Nigeria will always have problems. Let me know in the comment section. Now, some people have said that the Nigerian government, they are actually committing genocide, crime against humanity. I don't know about that, because when you say genocide, you mean that when you say genocide, what you mean is that the Nigerian state, through the Nigerian government, is planning to wipe out the Igbos. I think that a lot of people will find it that difficult to believe. When you talk about marginalization, I think a lot of people might say, yes, it looks like since 1970, when the Nigerian Civil War ended, the Igbos have always been marginalized. Igbos have never been fully integrated into the Nigerian state, despite the fact that the Igbos are one of the most industrious people you can ever come across. They call themselves the Jews of Africa. Some have traced the origin of the Igbo race to the state of Israel, that the Igbos are the real Jews of Africa. We don't know how true that is. But what we are saying on this platform, we condone all sort of violence. Our goal is to bring our people together. We also believe that for Nigeria to fulfill its true potential, there has to be justice. Justice in the sense that the rich in Nigeria, especially those who are enjoying unjustified privilege, which the ordinary masses in the southeast, the Yoruba in the Yoruba land, the Hausa land, they all have one thing in common. You know, the elite in Nigeria are taking advantage of the division, using tribe and religion to advance their cause. And some have said that the Igbos, the Hausas, the Yorubas should forget about breaking up Nigeria. That is never going to happen. That as long as the minorities in Nigeria, the minority in Nigeria would never want to go with the Yorubas or the Igbos or the Hausas. For instance, the Benis would never want to go to the Yoruba. Despite the fact that the Benis are Yorubas, they come from the same source, they will never want to. Just the same way the inquiries, the people in the River State will never want to go with the Igbos. The same way those in the Middle Belt will never want to go to the Hausa Fulani. So let me know. The question I'm asking you today, the audience, is Simon Ekpa is he somebody who is promoting violence, or is he somebody who is fighting for a just cause? Do you believe that he should be extradited to Nigeria to face the crime that he has committed? Is there any evidence? Because if you're saying that Simon Ekpa is linked to the destruction in the Southeast, you have to have evidence where the man is using his platform to call for violence in Nigeria. Is there any evidence about that? Do you have any evidence that Simon Ekpa is using his platform to call for violence? Let me know in the comment section what your views are. Don't forget to hit the like button. The Launch Club is about progress and empowerment of our people. We believe that for Nigeria to rise as a nation, as the hope of the black race, the Nigerian people must put their house in order, because a house that is divided can never stand. And for Nigerian people to put aside their differences, the issue of social justice must be fully addressed. Some have said that Tinubu should not inherit Buhari's enemy, that Tinubu should look for a political solution out of the quagmire that we have in the Southwest by releasing people like Nnamdi Kanu, but that will die down the temper in Nigeria political sphere. That will calm down a lot of the agitation that is happening in the Southeast. That Buhari actually make Nnamdi Kanu and the issue of Biafra to become the top of the political discourse in Nigeria. That the way Buhari carry out is no nonsense. I don't care about the diversity of Nigeria. The way he implemented his policy and programs and his approach to government was what fueled the activities of separatist movement in the southeast of Nigeria. Let me know, do you think that Buhari contributed? Do you think that some politicians are promoting the likes of Manzi Kanu and others? Do you think that there is any political undertone? Why do you think that Tinubu has refused to release Nnamdi Kanu? Do you think that it is because Tinubu is afraid of the reaction of the northern political oligarchy who may not be happy with the release? So up till now, Simon Ekpa is not claiming, the reports have it that Simon Ekpa is not claiming that he is not a member of the IPOB, that he is a content creator. Do you believe that? Do you think that extradition of Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria will ever happen? Do you think that Finland will hand back its citizen to Nigeria, knowing full well that there will be there could be extrajudicial killing in Nigeria, that Nigeria is regarded as a country where there is no regards for the rule of law? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the like button. The Launch Club, we do not believe in ethnicity, tribe, religion. We are a pan-African organization. We believe that every human being, there is good and bad in every human being. We believe that the issue of tribe and religion, which the elite in Nigeria are using to divide Nigeria, is for their own advantage, that Nigeria will never achieve its true place as a great nation until we put aside our tribe and religion. I can see a lot of people are saying Simon Ekpa is a good man. What do you mean by he's a good man? We have seen videos online where Simon Ekpa is calling for violence. We will never support violence. We believe that the Igbos have been marginalized. That is the Launch Club position. And we believe that the best way for us to address this long mistrust in Nigeria is for us to have a genuine truth and reconciliation. We need to reconcile our people. We are one people. We want common destiny. We will never fulfill our potential as a nation if we continue to use division to settle scores. Put your side. Put your side. I will never take side. I said before, I said the Igbos, they are marginalized. And I said the Hausa, Fulani, and the Yoruba elites have benefited more than any other tribe in Nigeria. We said that. But at the same time, the calling on the Igbos not to go out on Monday has caused a lot of destruction, has caused a lot of setback to the Igbos. The Nigerian state, as long as oil is flowing, they don't care whether the Igbos are destroying themselves. That is why the Igbos needs the Igbo majority, who are the elite in the Igbo land, who are intelligent people. They need to reclaim the narrative and stop all this thing that is happening. Let me know in the comment section. The question I'm asking you today, is Simon Ekpa a terrorist or is he a freedom fighter? Don't forget to share this video with anyone that you know will benefit. Leave your comment in the comment section. Do you really think that Simon Ekpa is a freedom fighter or somebody who is promoting violence in Nigeria? I want to know what your views are in the comments.